Hi, I hope you're having a good day. I was just about to apply some lipstick and I thought I would share my thoughts on the formula of these. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. I've had this one for about 2 years now, exactly 2 years now, and this one I got over Christmas. So I've got two of them and I've been using them for a really long time. So if you were thinking about buying one of these, I thought I would share my experience with the product, all the pros and cons, and things like that. And I was also going to apply, I think, this one to go to the gym. So let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is how to apply them and the best way to apply them. So this is a liquid lipstick from Maybelline. This is what the applicator looks like. It's a diamond with a hole cut out in the middle. I actually really like the shape. I find it's easy to draw a line, but these are very tricky because if you make a mistake, it's really hard to fix it. And the application is best if you get it right the first time. If you're going back over it, it affects the wear time and it may like patch off and not stay as well. So for that reason, I actually do like to use a lip liner. So I'm just using this for a lip liner. I think it's in the shade Flesh or something. No, Nothing But Nude. Um, Sephora lip liner. So just like uh, a little line to help guide me as I'm using the lipstick. So I actually get a little bit nervous when applying these because I had a lot of times where I didn't apply it perfectly and then I took a lot to fix it. So I actually do get a little bit nervous when I apply them. But to be honest, I get a little bit nervous with most liquid lipsticks. So I'm just gonna start applying it. So I like to kind of do like this so that the wrinkles in my lips are kind of smoothed out rather than apply it like this because then as I move my lips, the product will crack once it dries. So it's better to apply it like this, if you see what I'm saying. Okay, and then I want to let it dry kind of like this before I do the top lip. So I'm just going to stay like this for a couple seconds. Okay, so now I'm going to do the top lip. And then once the top lip is done, I'm going to try not to touch my lips until the top lip is dry. Okay, so this is what the color is looking like now that I've finished applying it. There is one thing I forgot to mention, which is that your lips have to be completely dry. Don't try putting a lip balm underneath this because it will just make the product totally slide around and not stay put. So it definitely needs to be put on dry lips. But I did want to say that this color is just stunning, which is why I really put up with how difficult it is to apply. Well, that and how long it wears, right? So the two colors I have, I think both are gorgeous. This one, the pink one, is the shade 30 Romantic, and I also have this dark burgundy in the shade Voyager 50. And they're both just stunning colors. Like, look at how vibrant and bright this is. It just picks up any makeup look. Just with like simple eyeliner and this, and it feels so fun and summery. And yeah, it's just so vibrant, and it stays this vibrant until you take it off. So that is just incredible. I do want to talk about taking it off. It is difficult. The only thing that will take these off is oil. And even then, it can still be a struggle. I've had days where I've had small patches of this still on my lips because it would not come off. What I have discovered is that what takes these off, at least that I own, is this Clean and Clear Soothing Eye Makeup Remover. So I guess try your eye makeup remover is what I'm saying. There was one kind of day where I made a mistake where I put it on and then I didn't apply it perfectly the first time, and so I went in with a second layer. And don't do that because it patches off. It looks horrible, and the patches that stay on your lips won't come off. So I was at work while this was happening, and I had to steal somebody's salad dressing out of the fridge to take it off because only oil will take it off. So no matter how much you scrub it with water, nothing's gonna happen. So yeah. Makeup wipes won't do it. Even my cellar water isn't strong enough. It has to be an oil or an eye makeup remover. Yeah. So you've been warned. But of course, the primary benefit to these is that they don't come off. So if you do apply it the right way the first time and you had dry lips and you applied it using like, I guess, a lip liner or whatever to get it perfect, or as perfect as you need it, then it will not come off for the rest of the day until you take it off. So that's really incredible. Sometimes if you kiss things like a tiny, like if there's like layers, I guess, if there's a part that was really thick, you will see it. So I'll show you because it probably happened. See? So around the edges, it was a little bit thicker. So that did come off when I kissed, but you can't tell. There's no balding or anything. So that's fine. And look at this. It's not going to come off. Like, I have to use the eye makeup remover, even on like my hand or something like that. So that brings me to another point. If you already own these, try them as eyeliner, because that's actually, I think, how I use these most, because I'm just not in the mood for a bright pink lip that often. In the summer, I actually am. I've actually gotten a lot of use out of these products. But I find that if I want to get enough use out of these products to justify it, I use them as eyeliner. So I have this silicone eyeliner brush. It's from e.l.f. Does it say e.l.f. still? Yes. It's the e.l.f. silicone angled liner brush. And what I do is I just take the thing and I paint it. And then I stamp all along my eyeline. And I do it very often with this one. I did that pretty much all winter, actually. There was a while there where I just didn't have any eyeliners and I was refusing to buy any. So I was getting really creative. So I was using this a lot as eyeliner. And it stays on your eyes so long because it's the same as your lips, where it's not going to come off. So like, once I went for like a weekend somewhere and the same eyeliner stayed on all weekend. Like, it's crazy because I go in the shower and it still wouldn't come off. Like, I could go swimming with it. It's not going anywhere. So the same eyeline lasted me basically all weekend, and I just did my mascara again. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, it's crazy, but they should consider selling this as eyeliner because it does work. It's really good. I don't recommend using it as eyeliner from this applicator because it's just going to be way too thick. and it does look better as a thinner line. So if you have any kind of liner brush, it doesn't have to be silicone, but this one is more convenient for cleaning it. And it was $3. So I really do actually recommend this. I use this all the time for liquid lipsticks because I use them as eyeliner as well. So yeah. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I have noticed a slight difference in the formula between the new one that I got and the old one that I got. So I'm not sure if Voyager was part of a new collection or whether it was part of the original collection, but I did notice that this one patches off a lot easier than this one. So I did find that this one had the better formula between the two. But it's only slight. Like, they're both still very good. And I'm happy that I own both of them and I do use both of them. But yeah, I do find that I have to make more of an effort to use these colors because they're a bit more loud. So they're not something I'd reach for on a day-to-day basis. And you know what? Now that I think about it, it might not be because it's loud, because I do wear a lot of loud lip colors. It might be because of how difficult it is to apply, because you have to really sit down and get it right and wait for it to dry. So I think I'm just used to grabbing like a tinted lip balm on the day-to-day more than I would grab these. So I have to make myself use them. This color Romantic, I also wore to a music festival, and that was the best wear test, I guess. I wore it to Osheaga, which is a music festival in Montreal. It was a 3-day music festival. It rained for part of it. We drank a lot, we ate a lot, we danced, and this thing stayed perfect all day, all 3 days. If I was ever to go to something like that again, this is what I would grab. I would grab one of these because I know that I'm never going to look in a mirror and go, ew, your lips don't look that good. Yeah. So I think these are worth it. The price, I think, is around $15 Canadian, but they do go on sale. I've seen them for about $10 Canadian, and I think they are worth that. Like I said, I've had this one for 2 years. I've worn it lots and lots of times, and it's still good. The formula is still good. But yeah. The biggest mistake I often make is not being patient enough when I apply it. And instead of waiting like this, I press my lips together, and then it bunches up in the middle, and it will bald in the middle because I didn't wait for it to dry. Like, you only have to wait about a minute. Like, you just have to wait for it to dry a little bit, and then it's good to go. Another complaint that you often hear about these is that they are sticky. It's not that sticky right now. Really, what fixes it being sticky is kissing your hand. So that's a quick fix for me. When you apply it, wait a minute or two for it to dry, all right? And then kiss your hand, and that just takes all of the stickiness away. See, it's fine right now, it's not sticky. Oh, maybe a little bit if you press your lips together. But just talking, I don't notice it being sticky at all. I did see someone on Instagram say that they would put loose powder on top of these. I haven't needed to. Yeah, it's not something that's really bothering me. So yeah, what a stunning color this is though. Like, it's really good. Every time I wear it, I just go like, wow, like what a beautiful color. It's so bright, so fun. And I never have to worry about it smudging all over my lips. I don't need to worry about reapplying it. That's the thing about these, is like, I don't even need to put them in my purse. Like, I can apply it in the morning and then leave it at home, because I don't have to worry about it. And that's in my ideal world, that's how makeup would be, is that you don't need to carry it around because it's gonna look perfect all day. So those are all my thoughts on these. Please leave some questions. If you have any questions, please subscribe. And thanks for watching.